All right, we're live, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Spinnin Backfist MMA show. You bring him right now. We're live. Just so you know, we're live already.
Sick.
Just went live. How are you doing,
Awesome.
man? First time meeting you in person.
Yep, absolutely.
What's going on? Good to see you.
How are you?
We're live.
Sorry.
No, you're
Oh,
good.
you're
You're
fine.
good. Yeah.
Sit right here.
Just wanted to give you the heads up.
Yes,
Yep, right there.
Good right there.
How are you, man?
Doing good, bro.
Yeah?
It's been a good fucking day so far.
I
How
heard
you
this
doing?
morning was feisty.
Yeah, it was a little feisty. Well, I woke up this early. I woke up early at like 7 a.m. to a knock on my door. It was Raufeon with my coffee, and it was a little cold already. So I was already a little bit pissed. But then he got a little too close to me at one of the interviews, and I'm just not going to let that guy get close to me.
Yeah, that's why
That's
separated.
why we're going to sit him
put
over
you guys
here. We're
next
not
to each
going to let
other.
you guys get close. We got our security
Can't let
guard
you
in
get
the
too
room.
close. You'll stun
Sweet.
it.
Yeah. No, absolutely not. That's a famous line.
Yeah.
No, but
Can't
he
let you
was.
get too close.
I was calling him a midget because he was just standing there on his phone, and I'm obviously gonna heckle him. And he was like, "What do you mean, call me a midget? Let's see how tall you are." And he got like closer to me, and I'm just like, "Dude, I'll fucking knock you out right here. I don't care. I don't want to knock him out before the fight, but if he does get too close or do something, I'm going to knock him out."
And I think he's coming in right now, right?
Yeah. Where's the old bitch?
So we are live. Just so you guys know, just so you guys don't say anything problematic and then don't know we're live and get canceled.
Yeah.
We don't want that to happen to anyone. What's going on, man?
What's up?
How are you, Robbie?
How you doing?
We're live over here.
Pussy.
What's up, man?
How's the cookie?
Huh?
How's the cookie?
Yeah, you guys just tried
Good, man.
Kim's cookies?
You said
Me?
what?
Danny
Nah.
did
Have
it.
you not?
He
Nah.
was
Just
looking
you.
for a bagel.
Yeah, I was looking for a bagel, but I got a cookie. It was delicious.
Yeah.
It's my mom make it.
Yeah, Kim. Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
it's
like the
delicious.
mom of Barstool kind of around here.
Yeah, it was good. It was super good.
We were just
Get that
talking
mic.
oh yeah, you got to kind of get up on
My
the mic
bad.
there, yeah. And here,
Come in a little, yeah.
we'll scoot in a little bit. Don't get too close.
All right. Yeah.
We'll scoot in a little bit. We were just talking to Danny. Apparently, this morning was a little feisty.
Yeah. Yeah. I just wanted to see how tall he was, and he must didn't have his coffee yet, so he got a little feisty.
It was
Then I
cold,
pushed
though.
him. Huh?
He said it was cold.
His
You
coffee
brought
was
me my
cold.
coffee cold this morning, buddy.
Yeah, he didn't have his coffee. It wasn't for me, but he got a little feisty, and I had to push him 10 feet back, and then he realized how strong I was and
You
how
didn't
scrawny
push
he
me,
was,
dude.
and so he I didn't push you.
No, I pushed
Do
you.
I did push him. Look, we got confirmation over there. Stop
From
stop
who-
the
from
cap.
Where?
Stop the
What
cap.
hotel was this at?
Stop.
So
This
you're
was
saying-
at,
hold
this
on,
was
hold
at
on.
the radio station.
Wait, hold on. So you're
What?
saying you walked up to me and pushed me? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying I walked up to you while we were off camera.
Who pushed you first?
You put your arms up and I pushed you back.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You put
okay.
your arms up
Okay,
like
buddy.
stop. You know how like somebody's like, please, daddy, chill. Zaddy, chill. That's what he put his arms up
Yeah,
like.
you're weird, dude.
Yeah.
You
You're a
guys
little
kind of
weirdo.
had something go on like that yesterday on Helwani's show as well. Like,
Yeah.
you guys aren't fighting for months. This is December 9th. You're getting a lot of
Maybe.
FaceTime now. Like, is this just going to continue? Do you think it's going to?
Yeah. I mean, this is fun for me because he poses no threat to me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not concerned at all about his fighting skills. You know, I'm not concerned at all. So
Yeah, I mean the fight is in 3 months, but we might fight before then. I don't know. I'm kind of looking at flights to go to Milwaukee, pay him a little visit, show up on his doorstep, and beat the shit out of him there.
he won't.
Obviously, I can't touch him on camera, or else Bellator might axe
obviously
the
you
fight, and we
won't.
don't want that. But yeah, I don't know. It's tough being around this motherfucker and not beating the shit out of him. I have to
It's
refrain
gonna
from
suck
it,
that
but-
he can't beat the shit out of me. I think that's what gets under his skin. It gets under his skin because he hates that everybody loves me. He hates that I'm the champion.
Who loves
He
you?
hates everybody loves me, bro. Go check out social media.
Nobody
Go
knows
search-
who the
go
fuck
look
you
up
are.
go look under anything.
You're
you
here at
post.
Barstool.
They
You're
love
doing all this
Raufeon.
shit because
Look
of
at it.
me.
When I talk, people smile. When you talk, people are like,
People want you to win because they want to see me lose.
so people don't like you and they like me.
No matter who I'm fighting, they
Thank you.
want me to
Thank
lose. You're a nobody. Nobody
Bro,
knows who you
I'm
are.
a nobody.
You're
I'm the
gonna get a
champ.
lot of.
I'm the champ. I literally have more followers than you than on any platform.
You've been in Bellator
choose.
for years. I just got here, buddy.
I've
I'm already
just
bigger
got
than
to
you.
Bellator too, and I'm the champion.
You're a little
I'm the
bitch,
you're
dude.
the
You're a
re-
fucking
I'm the
pussy.
reason you're in a goddamn tournament right now.
What
I'm
are
the
you
reason.
talking about?
Where's my thank you card, bro? Get on your knees right now and thank me for
Oh.
being here.
You're a
Damn.
fucking weirdo.
What are you
This
doing?
dude's
What are
weird.
you
Yeah,
doing,
on
bro?
your knees?
Where's the respect?
Yeah, I don't know what he wants me to do.
Where's
He's a
your
little
respect,
weird.
bro? Come on.
Is there any part of you guys that enjoy this?
Oh yeah,
I love
definitely
it.
It
enjoy
seems
it.
like
I
there's levels
enjoy it.
to each other.
Hey, I'm
but-
having a
yeah.
good time. You see how I'm talking to this motherfucker? I'm having a great time.
Hold on. I always talk shit. Every
Yeah.
one of my fights. This is nothing new to me. This is nothing different.
Yeah.
This is different for him.
Yeah.
100%. He doesn't do this shit.
Yeah.
All the shit he's doing right now is because of me. Again, everybody I fight, they change their ways. Whether they're a trash talker or not, when you fight Danny Sabatello, you come in starting to talk trash. I change
this out.
people.
I've
I've changed this guy already. Look at how much he's talking trash. He doesn't do this shit before. I change everybody I fight.
Yeah, talking. All right, I've been doing this shit. The only reason that I'm talking more to you is because you give me more rebuttals. I usually say stuff and people shut the fuck up. You just ain't smart enough to shut the fuck up. So
I'm not. You think you're smarter than me, buddy? Okay.
Yeah. Definitely.
Who's got the higher IQ?
Definitely me.
Come
All
on.
he says,
This isn't even a
half of
discussion.
his vocabulary is fuck, bitch, and shit. That's all he can
That's
say.
what describes you. You're a fuck bitch.
Fuck, bitch. Yeah, that's very intelligent.
Is this the most animosity you've had for an opponent to a fight?
No, I've had I would say this is the biggest stage with the most animosity. I fought a UFC vet when I was probably like 6-0 or something, and he didn't like me as well. So
You don't look at him when he talks.
Well, he's hard to look at because he's so fucking ugly. But yeah, he is a little bitch. This is for sure the most animosity I've had with an opponent. You know, whenever I go into a fight, I have to fucking hate the guy. That's just who I am. I don't want to fight my friends. You know, I'm not into that bullshit. A lot of guys in MMA have this respect for their opponent. Fuck that. I want to kill the guy that I'm fighting. That's all bullshit. But with this one specifically, he's a little pussy. He talks shit like a fucking idiot, and he's just a tryhard. He's fake. If you go on Instagram, you go on their Bellator page, he's commenting on everyone's shit. He's trying to be buddy with everyone. He wants everyone to like them. He's just a little pussy.
When have you
You
seen
comment on everybody's shit trying to get them to be your friend.
When
I'm the
fuck
opposite.
you seen
I don't
me
give
do
a
that?
fuck. You can
That's
hate
a
me. I
lie.
don't give a shit.
What?
What are you talking
That's
about,
a
dude?
lie.
Any page I go to, first comment, oh, Raufeon Stots.
And what am I saying?
Oh,
I'm laughing at some shit.
bro.
I'm definitely not being buddy with anybody because I'm the champ. I don't need to do that.
Could that be because the algorithm sees you're always on its page or not?
Oh, maybe that's
Maybe.
it.
I
You
don't
always
fucking
see my
know.
stuff.
No, he
Oh,
stalks
you
me.
always see my
You know
stuff?
my whole career, dude. Stop.
Oh, you adore
The
me,
other
don't you?
interviews before, you were telling me about my opponent's shit that I didn't
Okay,
even fucking
so-
know.
He
So
did
there's
know
a
a lot
difference.
in the Helwani
I
interview.
do.
He knew a lot about you.
I
Yeah.
knew a
He
lot
knew a
about
little
you, but
too
I know
much.
I know a lot about all opponents. I know a lot about everybody in the tournament. This is the reason I'm the champion. I do my research. Like I do due diligence. I know what his strengths are. I know so many weaknesses he have. You know, I understand
What's the number
that
one, you would say?
the number one is probably his fucking weak ass chin, like his Buzz Lightyear chin. That's
My
probably,
weak chin, I've never been knocked out. What are you talking about?
Oh, you didn't get knocked out by Irwin?
No, that wasn't a knockout, you
What was
fucking
it? It was a
idiot.
TKO?
It was a body shot, you dumbass. You've been
shit.
knocked out, though.
Oh, damn. I
You've
didn't know
slept.
that.
You slept before
Well,
like
body-
everyone does
Oh,
when
okay,
you talk.
yeah. I got slept. So somebody had to sleep me, but you quit. You quit to a body shot.
Yeah, the ref came in. I never went to sleep.
God, you are worse than I thought.
You said my weakness
God,
is
you
my
are worse.
chin, and
Okay,
I've
it's
never
not
been
your
knocked
chin.
out.
Obviously, it's your
Yeah,
it's your
really
10-foot long
intelligent guy
body.
over here.
Obviously, it's your 10-foot long body. Your
I know I seem like a giant.
your
to you, but
naked
I'm not
mole rat.
10
Look at
feet,
you over
buddy.
there. You look like
I know you're a little midget, and
You
you
look
think
like
I'm
a
10
naked
feet
mole rat
tall,
over
but
there.
I'm not.
Oh my god,
Dude, you're a
you
midget
quit.
with worms coming
You
out of your
quit.
head. Look at you.
You quit. This man, I'm glad you
Okay,
told me
dude.
this.
Yeah, for
This
sure.
opens up a whole new can of worms. You're a pussy, bro. You quit to a body shot.
dude.
I would
for
ask you
sure.
the same question. What do you think the biggest weakness on your opponent would be?
He has no specialty anywhere. I think he's good everywhere. He's got good stand-up, good ground game. He's not great anywhere. That's why, with this fight, I don't think he poses a threat to finish me, so I can open up. I can open up when I take him down and do some ground and pound, go over some submissions. My last fight against the legend in the sport, Leandro Higo, was sick at jiu-jitsu.
Yep.
So I had to be a little bit careful. He was waiting for an opening. He was trying to snatch up my neck once I make one mistake, so I had to be very calculated with that. With this, he poses no threat to finish me, so I can do whatever I want on the feet. I can do whatever I want on the ground. And I think that's what makes this fight exciting, is just because it's going to be an absolute war, an all-out brawl, and I can take so many chances because the repercussions aren't there. There's no risk when I make a fucking mistake against this guy. I'm smarter than him. I'm faster than him. I'm stronger than him. I'm tougher than him. I'm better on the feet. I'm better on the ground. I'm better looking than him. I can talk better than him. I am better at everything than this motherfucker.
You think it goes the distance?
No, it doesn't. It will not go the distance. It will be a 4th round TKO. It could be a 3rd round TKO. I could easily get him out of there in the 3rd, but I want to fucking torture this guy and I want to fucking punish this guy. I want to see a lot of fucking blood on the canvas. If you guys are sitting 1st row, I want I want you guys to get some fucking blood on you. I want to spew some blood into the first fucking row. I want people to take home a souvenir of Stots' blood. That's what I want. So I'll carry the fight on a little bit, torture him a little bit more blood, get him tired, and then I'll finish him in the 4th round.
Bro,
Easy fight.
Bro, you
Easy
realize everybody in here, everybody around the world is laughing at you. Everybody knows what
Everyone's
you're saying
watching
to say.
me.
How many
You're
people
welcome
have
for
you
the
left
views.
bloody? How many people have you left hurt? How many people have you left in a bad way, bro? Your style is whack. Your fucking game is whack. Your fucking fighting is whack, bro. 8 of your fucking opponents have losing records. None of your opponents have wrestling experience. Like, you don't know the numbers. You say you better than me. How? Where have you shown that? Nowhere, bro.
You don't think Brett Johnson's good? He was ranked
Come
number
on,
10 in the
bro.
UFC before I beat the shit out of him.
He had no wrestling experience, and all you did was lay on his legs, bro. You fucking grabbed him and held on for dear life. You literally held on for dear life in that fight.
Did I dominate him?
Did you hold on for dear life?
Number 10 in the UFC, comes over to Bellator.
And
First
what
fight is
you
against
do?
Danny
What'd you
Sabatello
do?
on 5 days notice, and I
How many
straight
punches
fucking
did you
dominated
land?
him.
How
Thank you.
many elbows did you land? How many takedowns
Listen,
did you get?
Everything I fucking say is the truth. You can say whatever you
It's
want
not
about
the
me.
truth. It's not
Go
the
back,
truth.
whatever
Because you
I say.
I'm gonna leave a pool of blood. I want to see that Danny Sabatello. Everybody waiting to see that shit, but it never happened.
Talking
bro.
to the mic, buddy. Talking to the mic.
You
Thank
are
you.
a car salesman.
Listen,
That's all you're good at is talking, bro.
you can go back and look. I have always told the truth.
You ain't
Everything
told the
I've been
truth.
doing is saying the honest truth. And what
Yeah,
I'm about to say
my
is
bad.
also
You want to do those things. You just
what
don't
I'm about
do
to say is also the honest truth. And I'm saying this because I have respect for the MMA game. Raufeon Stots is a little bitch. That is the truth. You're a little fucking pussy.
I'm the
and I'm
bitch
going to
when I'm the
finish you
champ.
December 9th.
I'm the bitch when I'm the champ.
You were getting
I
dog
can't
walked by
wait,
Juan
bro.
Archuleta
I
for 2
can't
straight
wait.
rounds.
And you got dog walked by Leandro Higo your second round. And
I
what you
won
do?
a
Curled up like a little bitch.
unanimous
curled the
decision win,
fuck
you
up.
fucking idiot.
You curled up like a little bitch in the second round. Did you not? He
No,
took your back
I was a
and you
fucking
did this.
veteran.
Just like, bro, I see
Okay.
through you. I see through this facade. You know
Your
what I'm saying? I
quarterfinal
see
match,
through
you
the
were
glasses.
losing. My quarterfinal match, I dominated.
You say what?
Different wavelengths.
Your quarter match, you held on by unanimous decision. My
Very
quarterfinal
good. Sound it out.
match,
Sound
I
it out.
knocked somebody the fuck out.
Okay, dude.
Yeah, you're goddamn right. And you
were losing 2 straight rounds.
you gonna
You
get-
threw up a head kick.
Okay.
Juan rushed in. It was
Okay.
terrible timing. The
Okay.
knee hit the top
If
of his
you-
fucking
even
head,
if you
and he
win
went to
two-
sleep.
Even if you win in 2 rounds, which you not gonna do, I'm gonna knock you the fuck out. You
What?
bring your best, I'm still gonna knock you the fuck out.
Okay, dude. How? How are you gonna knock me out?
I'm gonna knock by putting my shin to your face, by putting my elbow to your face. I don't really know which one I want to do yet, but I'm definitely gonna do all those things because I do all those things in all my fights.
Are you both
For sure.
expecting this to be mostly a stand-up fight with the way
No,
you're talking?
it's gonna be grappling because he gonna try to grapple, and then
So you
once
admit
he
I'm gonna
figures,
take you down.
I said you're gonna try to grapple. Let me finish. You're gonna
Go
try to grapple, and then once you figure out you can't grapple with a, I'm finna say it N-word, like with a guy like me,
You can say whatever you want.
Whatever you
you
want.
can't grapple with a nigga like me. You gonna figure out that you can't fight me, and then you gonna get knocked the fuck out, or you gonna get submitted too. You might get submitted. I don't know.
Well, all right.
Yeah, it's gonna be whatever fucking point at the fight that which.
Oh,
I
is he
don't know.
stuttering?
Yeah, because I don't want
Oh,
to give
he
away my
knows
game
he
plan.
gonna
You're a
get
fucking
knocked.
idiot. You're telling me your game plan right now,
And
buddy.
exactly, I can
Understand
do
what the fuck you're
I-
doing.
that. You know why?
This is what I'm saying.
You
You,
know
you
why I
don't
can do
understand
that?
mental warfare. You don't understand being smart. I know your fucking
this
game
is
plan
what
now,
you-
you dumbass.
Listen, this is what you
You're gonna
don't
stuff the
understand.
takedown all day.
This
You
is
don't want to
what
go to
you
the
don't
ground with
understand,
me.
and this is what you
Okay,
can't
now
see
I
in the
know.
one fight. Okay, I had a different game plan when I went into fight 1. I had a different game plan, but I can adjust on the fly because I'm the champ. Whatever I see, I'm present in that moment. You bring a different fight, you fight me a different way. That's what I'm adjust to because I have more tools. You can only fight one way, so you only know how to fight that way.
You've seen my stand up?
I've seen your stand up.
And what fight?
I seen your fight. Your stand up in the Leandro Higo fight. I seen your stand up in the goddamn Jornel Lugo. I ain't got
Take
no.
a deep
no,
breath.
We're
Come
not
on.
good at names on this show either.
Yeah, it's all. Yeah.
But yeah, I seen it and it was trash. It was.
We were on the
trash.
feet for a total of maybe 20 seconds.
and it was
You haven't
trash
seen
while
my
you was
stand
there.
up.
It was trash.
To answer your question without giving away my game plan, because I'm not a
you don't want to give away your game
dumbass
plan.
like this guy.
I don't need
the
to.
fight could go on the feet. The fight could go on the ground. Either way, I'm better than him in both categories. I haven't really shown my stand-up. So when he says my stand-up sucks, nobody's seen my stand-up. All my fights in Bellator have been on the ground because I'm so much better than that. I'm such a fucking smart fighter. I know where my strengths and weaknesses are. But against a guy like this who can't fucking knock me out on the feet or can't do fucking shit to me anywhere, it could go wherever. Obviously, I have a fucking set game plan. The game plan might be to rest my fucking hand on the top of his head because he's a little fucking midget, so he can't fucking hit me. But I don't know. We're still tweaking some things.
Where did the animosity start? You went into the cage after his last performance. You told him his performance absolutely sucked. Was it right then and there when you knew, okay, we're going to face each other? Was it when the tournament was made? Clearly, you guys hate each other. Where did that come from?
You know what's funny? When he first got into Bellator, I feel like he was like calling out a lot of people, telling a lot of people that they sucked. This was before I was champion, but he never said my name. Never said my name. Not one time. He never said my name. And you know why?
Why?
Because he knew who the fuck I was. Before I was a champion, he knew who I was. So now that we're in this tournament and we're slated to fight each other because we're the next, he won his fight, I won my fight. Now he has to say my name. So he really don't even want to be here.
Yeah, maybe I said his name before. Maybe I haven't. I
didn't.
really have no fucking idea.
But no,
if I didn't, it's just because he's not a name. So why would I call out a guy that nobody knows and is a nobody? At that time, he wasn't the fucking champ. He was a nobody. Why would I call out nobodies? I was calling out the champ, Sergio Pettis.
This
was before I was even in Bellator. I was calling out the Bellator champ. I knew this shit was going to happen. Keep in mind, I've only been in Bellator for a few months, and I'm already getting all this fucking publicity, all this attention. Again, we're doing all this shit because of me. This is a Sabatello fight.
Actually,
nobody even knows who I'm fighting.
You doing this stuff because you're fighting me.
Shit,
you're doing this stuff because I've been doing press conferences with Bellator. I did press conference last fight. You doing this stuff because you're fighting me. You got to twist it, bro. You got to twist it.
For sure. Yeah.
You brought up Sergio Pettis there. You're pretty friendly with Sergio. Is that right?
Yeah. I mean, I trained with Sergio for 6 years of my fighting career.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my boy.
So if that comes down to you and Sergio, is that going to be weird to fight him?
Yeah, and it's definitely weird. And I said that from the beginning, you know. I feel like me and Sergio are the two best in the Bellator bantamweight division. So and I don't want to fight my boy, you know. So when he got hurt, you know what I mean? It was unfortunate, but it was like fortunate where I don't have to put my head in the mindset of fight. When it comes to this guy, I could, oh man, like he get ran over by a car and I wouldn't really care.
Whoa,
you know what I mean?
damn.
I think he's just saying that. I can see it in your eye. You're not a fucking dog. I would curb stomp you on the street right now, and I'd be happy about it. You wouldn't do shit to me.
You got like fucked up if you think you would do anything being in the street.
You're not a fucking dog. Bro, I could tell you don't hate me. You're just talking all this shit because I am. I could see it in your eyes.
But I know you ain't gonna do
think you like me.
Thing to me, bro.
I think you fucking like me.
I like everybody.
I think you're a fan of me.
I like everybody.
Honestly.
No,
I know.
I enjoy him talking.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think you're a fighter.
The more you talk, the more fucking cherry on top I get after I get to fucking knock some teeth out, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like gratifying. It really is. Like, I can't lie.
So after the fight, are we gonna see you guys? Yeah, we're on the same line.
You gonna see me point and say, I told you, motherfucker, I told you. And that's probably gonna be the it. He probably gonna be, I mean, just like in any of his fights, he comes up and he's like trying to like hug people and tell people. And I'm usually, you know what I'm saying, pretty martial arts, you know what I'm saying, respectful. But this guy, I can't wait. Maybe after I say, I told you so, maybe, you know what I'm saying, I'll give you a little dap.
Yeah, you're a fucking dork. But no, I'll never like this guy. I just don't like the way he carries himself. I don't like who he is. I think his fights suck. His trash talk is terrible. I just think he's a fucking weirdo. I'll never like him. After I do beat the shit out of him, obviously it'll be, you know what? All right, I got to focus on Magomed, who will probably beat Patchy Mix because Patchy Mix also sucks. But yeah, again, I'll never fucking like this guy. I'm not going to rub it in his face after I beat the shit out of him. But yeah, and then we'll go from there. But until then, I'm just going to picture beating the shit out of his face every time before I go to sleep. And then when I wake up, I also picture beating the shit out of his face. So you're going to picture me in
bed every night?
Yeah.
Sounds
before
like
I go
you love
to sleep,
me.
I picture beating the shit out of you.
Sounds like you really love me, man.
Yeah,
check
you're
that.
You're saying some weird
you
things
gotta check
today.
That. You gotta check that.
Unlike Stots, you don't like Sergio, correct?
Nah, Sergio's a little bitch. He's a pussy. He should be in this tournament, but he realized he would get knocked the fuck out. He bounced from there. I've been calling him out even before I was in Bellator. He was the Bellator champion, and you don't really fucking see this, but I was calling him out before that. I actually do think I'll never fight him. I think after I beat the fuck out of this pussy over here, and then I beat the fuck out of Magomed, that lines me up as a title contention with Sergio Pettis, and I think he's going to back out again.
Ooh.
I don't think that guy wants to fight me.
Okay.
Bro, nobody is scared of you, bro.
I'm a terrible fucking matchup for him. He fought my buddy Kyoji Horiguchi, who's also a teammate of mine down in South Florida, American Top Team. And Kyoji was murdering him.
And what happened
Sergio
to Kyoji?
got a very
And
lucky
what happened to
spinning
Kyoji?
back fist.
He got knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, very lucky. Like I just said
He
that.
got knocked
A
the
very
fuck out.
lucky
Just like you
spinning
gonna
back
get
fist. And
knocked
if
out.
Kyoji's
Kyoji
fucking
also
taken
lost
down,
another match.
dude, shut the fuck up.
You talk about my
Are
homie,
you
I
that
talk about your
nervous
guy.
while you have to fucking interrupt me every second?
No, I'm the champ, so I do what
Then
the fuck I
stop
want. And you
interrupting
can't
me,
stop
you
me.
fucking idiot.
Shut the fuck up. You can't stop me.
I'm talking.
Stop me.
I won't interrupt you if you
Stop
don't
me.
interrupt me. How
Don't
about
try
that?
to make deals. Ain't no deal making in this motherfucker. You can't stop
All
me.
right, then you're gonna look like an ignorant fucking idiot,
Stutter again, man.
dude. You're stuttering Stots. You're Raufeon Stutters. Shut the fuck
That
up.
was a good one.
All
That
you
was
do is stutter.
a good one.
He thought that one was
Yeah,
funny.
that was funny.
Yeah, everything I say is funny, dude.
No,
It's
not
so
everything.
weird. Whenever I talk on these interviews, he's like laughing at shit I say. It's so weird. Don't laugh at shit I say.
It's funny.
I don't like
because
you. I'll
you're
never
a
like
child,
you.
bro. You're a child. You pose no threat. Like you're funny. You throw temper tantrum.
I
Like,
know
you,
I'm funny.
You get upset.
You're a fucking
like,
idiot.
You're mad. Like it's funny to me. It's hilarious.
Cool.
Because especially because I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. Like
That's
that
what I'm
makes
saying.
it
He's
even
like
funny.
he's like one of my fans. It's really
It's
funny. It's like
hilarious.
he's like my little brother over here.
It's hilarious.
It seemed like yesterday the wrestling seemed to be like not a sore subject, but the subject that got you guys the most fired up. The wrestling attributes of each and everything. Why? Is
Obviously, he's jealous that I've won national championships and he hasn't.
Dude, who
Just
is
like
it-
he's jealous
who is
I
a
have this
Division
belt.
2 wrestler and brags about being a Division 2 wrestler to a Division 1 wrestler? What
Me,
are you talking about?
Because I beat.
I wrestled in the
plenty
Big
of
Ten Division 1.
I beat plenty of Division 1 wrestlers.
Okay. No, it wasn't the wrestling that set me off. He said I could beat the shit out of him right here, or I could beat him in a wrestling match right here. So I was like, okay, let's go right here, right now. Doesn't matter. He could have said
Were there any
fucking
punches
jujitsu.
thrown in that? You couldn't really see from the camera angle. I didn't know what was going on.
I don't remember.
I don't think there was a punch. I don't know.
don't
He
know.
actually, he
I
might have
slapped
thrown.
his face though.
He might have thrown a few
Did
punches.
Bellator
I
yell
don't
at
know.
you guys?
No, that's the thing.
Uh-uh.
It's hard because I want to fucking punch him in the face, but
But
if
he
I do
won't.
punch him in the face, Bellator will probably
Yeah,
fucking
that's-
axe the fight.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good.
But I don't. You got to go back and check the tape. He might have fucking hit me a couple of times. I don't.
Yeah,
I didn't
slapped him
feel
in
it
the
because
face.
he's got
I
pillow
slapped
hands,
him in the
but
face.
I don't know.
sure did because he's a bitch.
Is there any Chicago, Milwaukee?
Yeah.
Anything there?
I don't think so. I'm not from Milwaukee.
Yeah, you
originally.
just
I'm
yeah.
from Houston, Texas. But
Yeah, I mean,
I know a lot of
nobody's
people
good.
from
Nothing-
Chicago, and a lot of people from Chicago don't like him. So
Who?
you say what?
Who? I said
I know Rico from Chicago. Rico
Roscoe?
Reckless.
No,
Oh,
never mind.
Rico.
Yeah,
Are
Rico
you just
Talley.
naming
No.
people?
Yeah, from Chicago. I know
Rico.
people
Oh,
from-
Rico doesn't like me. Oh,
Rico
no,
Talley.
fuck.
Look him up.
God damn it.
Doesn't
You don't
like
know
you.
Rico?
Not Rico.
You don't know who this
Oh
Rico
my
guy is?
God,
Exactly. See?
shit.
See?
I thought we
Rico
were
Talley.
boys.
Exactly. I
Rico's
know.
on the hot
They
seat.
don't even like you.
No, there's not really much of a rivalry between Chicago and Milwaukee. Chicago would win in pretty much everything. What good has come out of Milwaukee? Nothing. Where are you from in Texas?
I'm from Houston, Texas.
Okay, Houston's fucking a bunch of pussies too.
Yeah,
so
fuck
whatever.
you from Chicago? Nobody knows you from Chicago.
Dude,
No,
you-
Rico does.
Rico.
Rico knows him.
Rico knows
He
him.
Yeah,
might
Rico
not like him,
Talley.
but he knows him.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you guys like about each other?
I like that he's getting more publicity from fighting me. That's kind of cool. Makes the fight even bigger. You're
Sure.
welcome for that.
Like I said, he sells fights well. So, if anything, I do appreciate because it's just more eyes he's bringing to watch him get dismantled.
You guys are good opponents when it just comes to the trash talk. Take fighting out of the game.
Mhm.
Like this.
Yeah,
The
and I
interviews
said it
yesterday-
before, like,
I
I
disagree.
I
don't.
need people like him. You know what I mean? I need douchebags.
Yeah, you do.
know, for people to hate. They just love me more.
Yeah, I don't need him. I know he needs me. He
You
needs me to get
disagree
bigger.
that he could give it back.
He's not a good trash talker. I think
That's-
people.
you're
get it
the only
confused.
one that says
Shut
that, bro.
up.
You're the
He
only one that
talks
says
trash, so
Yeah.
people think he's good at trash
All right.
talking. And a lot of people in MMA don't talk trash. So when you come across somebody that does talk trash, you think they're really good at it. So he does talk a lot of trash, but he's not good at it.
Well,
He fucking
I
dude,
said
shut
some
up.
cold
He
shit.
can't make it through a fucking sentence without stuttering. Go ahead, say something for him.
I said
Shut the
some
fuck up,
cold
you
shit.
pussy.
I said some cold shit.
You don't say shit.
I said you sound like a fucking
He already
But-
did. He's thinking. He was gonna say used car salesman. I
No.
already know what you're gonna say before you say it.
I said your chin looked like Buzz Lightyear.
Buzz
the other
Lightyear
day.
chin, yeah.
Said you look like a naked mole rat. That was pretty good.
10-foot
No, it
long
wasn't.
body.
But
10
okay.
10-foot body. That's a
Yeah.
classic.
A
I took
giant
little
compared
bit
to
of
you.
extra
Yeah,
because
I
feel
know.
like I'm a bit lanky myself.
No,
so
it's just his,
maybe
like,
coming after
torso.
me. Yeah.
The proportion of his
All right.
torso to his legs. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a giant.
I also said his face looks like an 80-year-old man. That was a good one. Did you take off his face right, or you take off his glasses right
yeah,
now?
I'll take off my face, dude.
Take off his glasses right now. I stutter, but I get my shit across and people love it.
All right. So before I get you out of here, one question each. Prediction for the fight.
It'll be a fourth round. Shut the fuck up. It'll be a fourth round TKO. Again, I could get him out of there before that, but I want to fucking torture him. I want blood on the fucking canvas. I want people to see that, holy shit, this guy just beat the fuck out of this guy. And I want him to remember this fight for the rest of his life. He's always going to remember when he fought Danny Sabatello. That's just what's going to happen. And it's going to be even better that there's bright lights and a big ass stage because he's going to fucking crumble. And it's going to be embarrassing for you.
Last time you gave us a stitch prediction for the amount of stitches your opponent would get. Do you have a stitch prediction?
I don't have a set amount right now, but I'm thinking in the 30s. You know, we're still 3-4-ish months out from December 9th
That's a
at the
crazy
Mohegan
amount
Sun.
of
That's a
stitches.
crazy amount. Right?
Yeah,
That's a lot.
It is.
How many stitches?
Yeah.
How many stitches have people got? I'm gonna get that number. I'm gonna get that number for you because nobody ever has got stitches fighting Danny Sabatello.
Do you have your own stitch counter then prediction?
Man, I'm probably gonna give him. I'll give him. See, I'm not like a what do you call it?
Good fighter.
I'm not like I don't
You're not a good
embellish
fighter, you
so
know.
much. So I'll probably give him like 10 to 15. I'm definitely gonna
that
crack
seems
that
more
nose.
realistic.
I'm definitely gonna crack that nose open. I'm definitely look how like wide his chin is. Like, I'm definitely it's like a big target. So
You have
I'll
a prediction
definitely crack.
round wise.
Yeah, I would say third or fourth round KO. Like he was right. Like it's gonna be a TKO, KO in my way, you know. Yeah. The other thing is I'm not gonna remember this fight because I'm gonna
Come
dog
on,
walk
you'll
this
remember
guy.
this fight.
I mean, the
Come
fight,
on,
the
Rufus.
build up.
You'll remember the fight.
This stuff is fun or whatever.
Don't tell
But-
me you'll forget this.
Come
every-
on.
We're
I'ma
on
forget.
time. We're
No,
Come
just
on.
build
on.
up. I'm gonna remember the build
Yeah,
up.
all
The
right.
build up is fucking great. This
Yeah.
is awesome TV.
Yeah, you're welcome,
I
buddy.
love it.
You're welcome.
But the fight, I'm a dog walk this kid. Like I'm a dog walk this kid. I can't wait.
All right, thanks, guys. I
Yep.
appreciate it. Maybe we'll have one of you guys leave first, and then the other one because it's a tiny room.
Yeah. Yeah.
He can leave first. Go ahead, bitch.
So no, I ain't leaving nowhere.
It's like I'll hang up first. No, you hang up first.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
I
guys
will
could
leave
stay.
first,
We got
'cause I'm the
AJ
champ.
coming
You
in
will,
next.
because I
Yeah.
said to leave first.
Yeah, I'm the champ.
Because you're a bitch.
Thank you for coming
Pussy.
in. We appreciate
You
it.
do, fucking pussy.
Almost broke the mic.
Yeah.
I know.
He's gonna have to.
No,
come
thanks
through.
for the chest.
Appreciate you
Yeah.
coming in.
Yeah,
nice
very appreciate
meeting
it.
you.
Yeah, thank you. That was awesome. That was awesome.
Yeah, thank you. And we're gonna have AJ Mckee joining us up next. He's fighting on October 1st. He's got a
Yes.
fight coming up sooner than these guys. But
Yeah.
Jack,
Oh man, wow. Well, we didn't really talk much. We just let them talk.
they're still. I hear him out there. Oh, they're walking towards each other out there. We got our security guy out there. They're still going at it. They are still going at it, ladies and gentlemen, in the Barstool lobby. Unbelievable. What an interview.
Imagine they had a Brandon Walker Devlin situation. Oh, what's
There
up,
he
man?
is, AJ. This is honestly, it's
doing?
just like yesterday. It was the Helwani show, same type of schedule where it's like, all right, AJ could come kind of diffuse things. We could take a deep breath here.
Yeah,
You come in over here. Yeah, perfect. How are you doing, man?
man, another day in paradise. I can't complain. How about yourself?
Us too. I mean, that was as you could imagine. I don't know if you saw any of it. It
Oh, I
was
saw the whole thing.
like it was
entertaining.
yesterday. Yeah,
Very
it was
entertaining.
kind of crazy. You got a fire outfit on, same as
Appreciate it.
yesterday. Yeah, yeah, looking
Louis boy.
fly, looking like a
Louis
champ.
boy.
Yeah. How are you feeling?
Another day in paradise.
Make sure you
man.
just get up on that mic.
Another day in paradise out here in New York. It's beautiful.
You like New York?
Yeah, I love the food. Food
Okay.
is amazing.
It's been years since you've been here. You were at the Barstool office. How many years ago was that?
I think it was like
20
2 and a half, 3.
2019, before
Yeah.
COVID. Yeah.
Pre-COVID. Literally, legit pre-COVID.
Had to be like right before, right?
I think literally the day of.
It might have been, yeah, it might
Like,
have, because
legit
I
the day
remember
of.
I had you in and
Damn.
I had James Gallagher and Peter Quealy, and they were going out to a yoga class right afterwards. And I joked like, "Oh, don't get COVID," when we didn't know anything about it.
And
And then the next day, the world shut down, and we were
Yeah.
like, "Oh shit,
I
that
almost
was,
got stuck in
that was
Connecticut.
serious."
oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because you guys were supposed to have
Yeah. I was,
at Mohegan.
Yep.
Yep, I remember
supposed to
that.
Have it Mohegan, and then yeah, they were talking about all flights are gonna be shut down. I'm like, nah, I gotta get home. I'll rent a car and drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that would have been a brutal drive.
I mean,
all the
I've-
way to California.
yeah.
From
I've
Connecticut?
done kind of that. I drove from Atlanta to Cali.
That's
It's pretty
crazy.
fun.
I
wanna
drove
do
to
it.
Ohio last year, and I was like, "I'll never do that ever again."
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was tough. You got a fight coming up October 1st. These guys are not fighting until December 9th. We were just saying they got a 3-month build of just like, PR people being like, "Oh my God, are they going to fight again?" Like craziness. But your fight's coming up. Your fight is at home. How do you feel about it? Do you feel more pressure to perform after the last fight?
No, not at all. I love fighting at home.
Yeah.
Just having all that energy in the form in Inglewood, it was electrifying. So bringing that now to my backyard it's going to be insane, dude. I
The
can't
convention
wait.
center, right?
Long Beach Convention Center.
That's
Yeah.
going to be awesome. And you got Spike Carlisle, an interesting opponent, kind of a weird fighter. Do you watch a lot of film on your opponents beforehand? How do you predict what Spike Carlisle is going to do if he doesn't know what he's going to do?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I can always say what I'm going to do until I get in there, but once I get in there, it's just assess what's going on, assess what your opponent's doing, and pick them apart, man. It's like chess, you got to just find the right angles and maneuver through the game.
He fought our guy Billy Q.
Yep.
They had a strange fight. Do you remember that? Did you see that? They had a fight where he just at one point decided to Spike got up from Billy Q. He was on
around.
top, and he just walked away from him at the end of the round. He got hit with a wild punch as he was walking
It
away.
was like
Billy Q just swung at him from the back. It was crazy. So
like 10 seconds.
look out
left.
for that. If he gets up and walks away from you,
It'd be like
game's on.
Yeah, head kick all the way.
Absolutely.
okay, yeah.
It'd be another pitbull finish.
And you're fighting at 155 this time.
Yeah.
Is that-
faster, stronger,
Do you
bigger.
feel way better at 155?
I don't know. We'll see. This will be the first one. So
Have you
I'm
done like a
walking around.
test cut or anything like that? Like,
Not really.
I know you could make it. If you can make
Yeah.
145, you can make
So
155.
I've just been indulging in all the food I want.
Yeah.
Eating steak, chicken, fish, surf and turfs, potatoes, everything. So I'm walking around at like 170 right now while training, while running. So
Do you feel you get a lot more out of training with that? Like with being more fueled, or is it not that much
I
of a
feel a
difference?
lot stronger.
Okay, that would make
Like,
sense.
a lot
Yeah.
stronger. So I think it's gonna be just going out there and just picking them apart. Keeping that 45 pace, but just being stronger.
Yes. Yeah.
What influenced the decision to do this fight at 155? Was it like a Bellator offer? Was it you saying, I fought everyone at 145?
Well, I fought everyone at 145 already, and I wasn't honored with a rematch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the trilogy. So I'm
Were
not
you
gonna-
offended by that?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Why not? Come on, dude.
Have they told?
I literally beat the brakes off this man, choked him out,
Yeah.
practically knocked him out, and finished him in less than 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And then we go the distance, and it's a unanimous decision, which I mean, I don't feel he won. I'm pretty sure the rest of the world don't feel he
Yeah.
won.
Yeah.
But I'd like to just go put the icing on the cake one last time,
Has Bellator made it clear how you'll get that trilogy rematch? Is there anything?
I honestly think Pitbull is going to retire, dude.
Damn.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah,
Before you could
that's-
get the trilogy?
That's my personal opinion.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Wow.
think if he beats Borix, he's going to retire.
And would you be upset with that? Like not being
Hell
able to get that? Yeah.
First of all, you coming to my city, you're fighting somebody else for my title. Like,
Mm.
man, my favorite quote right now is it's a Chael Sonnen quote. It's
Can't let you get too close.
No, 9/10 9/10 of the possession is a law. You know what I mean? So forever I'll have his name on a belt. He'll never have a belt with my name on it.
Gotcha.
So he knows who the true champion
He
is.
does. Yeah.
You know?
But if he gets that win, you would want that fight immediately, I assume,
Oh,
right?
yeah, definitely. Especially moving up to 155. Like, my body's going to get acclimated there. There's going to be things that I'm making adjustments to pack on more muscle, eating wise, strength and conditioning wise. So if I'm gonna go back down there, it needs to be sooner than later, because I'm not trying to get bigger to cut weight again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
And you said you watched the fight back. You still feel like you won. Was that like a very frustrating experience watching it back?
Not really, because it was one of those fights where like it was I knew I wasn't fully into that fight. You know what I mean? The motivation wasn't really there. I wasn't my normal self.
Was there a reason for that? Something behind the scenes?
I mean, I was in the middle of it's life, man. Nobody
Yeah.
ever really gets to see what
Exactly,
goes on,
yeah.
You know what I mean? But I mean, call me in the middle of snowboarding season.
I
Yeah.
heard you say that in the Helwani show. I didn't realize how serious you were about snowboarding.
love
that
it, bro.
that's like a
Yeah,
real serious
yeah.
thing for
This
you.
will be
Yeah.
my 3rd season upcoming. So after this fight,
This will be your 3rd time like snowboarding. When you say season,
like 3rd season of snow. Like it's been 3 years.
you've only been snowboarding for 3 years,
Yeah.
but you
My-
love it that much.
I mean, my first year, dude, I was throwing backflips.
That's crazy.
Damn.
Like
I thought you were saying
I didn't know
like,
if you meant season.
there
like,
was,
I
like,
didn't know
a
if there was a
competition.
snowboarding. Yeah,
Yeah.
like we have like 10 games in the season or something.
Nah, like it's a season.
Like, do you
know what I mean?
compete?
I mean, I'd love to hit X Games one day.
Damn.
That'd be lit.
Yeah.
I love
Litty lit.
watching the X Games. If
Yeah.
I see X Games,
They're in
on
the
guide,
Olympics
I'm
now,
clicking
right?
on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that'd be sick.
Yeah. Do you know where the most snow is in the world? Like where they get the most snow?
No, Greenland.
No, Japan. There's a
What?
there's a part of Japan, and that's why Japan
Did you know
has
that you're a snowboarder. You
I mean,
probably did.
the
know that.
best
I've heard
snowboarders.
it's-
they're
they come
like
from Japan.
disgusting.
Wow.
They're pretty sick.
How'd
They're
you get into
swaggy, too.
snowboarding?
So my cousin snowboards and all his little friends, and I've just always been intrigued with it. You know, I was a skater growing up as a kid. I skated, scooted, biked. I kind of did everything, but skateboarding was it. You know, and I figured I'm like, well, I'm strapped in completely. Like, can't be that hard. And first run, I literally sat on my butt the entire run down trying to figure it out. And after I think like three or four runs, I started to get the hang of it, the gist of it. And heel toe is key, man. That's your life. It's heel toe.
Heel toe.
Do you
I
usually-
wish I could skateboard. I got the Reynolds. Might get too cold.
Do you usually snowboard up in California or more Colorado?
Do they have kind of
um,
snowboarding in California?
Prob-
dude,
northern, right?
California.
Yeah.
Nah, even in LA, like
For
you
real?
go to Big Bear, dude. Yeah, that's the thing that I love about California.
Okay.
No one, like, California is the pinnacle of best weather. Like, best weather in the world. No one has better weather.
Yeah.
You can go surfing
that's
in the
probably
morning,
true.
and then you could go up in the mountains and go snowboarding, and then you can like drive in the middle of the day. It's like all the best weather for the conditions.
It gets pretty hot though.
Sometimes.
It gets hot here.
Yeah, but it doesn't get like 110 here.
Well, California 110. Does it get to 110? In? Oh, damn! I didn't know that.
There's
Yeah.
a heat wave this year, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
There's
the
some
heat
crazy
wave.
shit
Yeah,
going
yeah,
on.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
like I don't
Like
know if I could
90,
do
but it's
110.
not like even the heat. It's not like a hot like where like you go to Miami, it's a sticky hot. Or you go to Vegas, it's a dry hot. Like our heat is like it's just heat. Like it just feels hot, you know.
Has there been any pushback from like agents, Bellator, or whatnot on you snowboarding? Because obviously sometimes
Nah,
you don't want it.
I don't get paid enough not to live my life.
All right, good. Yeah, no, good for you. No, yeah, facts.
Did you get in trouble when you were on the PFL broadcast?
Yeah, I did get a ton of shit.
We
for
were
that.
that was
We
kinda
were,
like,
yeah.
we were like texting each other in the group chat, like, what the fuck's going on? Like he's in a PFL shirt.
I mean, well, I just got done cornering my teammate
Yeah.
Abigail, so it's like,
Yeah.
what am I supposed to do? Like walk in there with a Bellator
Yeah.
shirt, like, yo, I'm that guy. Like, no, dude.
I guess it
you
was
need
just
to be
it was the
respect
visual
teammate.
of like on the broadcast, you with the mic in your hand, PFL shirt, right after the decision had knocked on your way. It was like
I mean,
like,
it does
damn, is he
seem kinda
making the jump?
subliminal,
Like,
but,
yeah.
but nah, that was not the intent at all.
Okay.
Yeah, I was cornering Abigail. She that was when she fought Clarissa Shields.
Do you like cornering?
No.
No.
No. You can't help your teammates at all. It's like, you know,
But you
they're
still
just-
feel the pressure of the fight in a way,
Man,
right?
Completely.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you want them to do so well, and it's just like,
Does
you
it like
know?
give you a different perspective on your own corner and how to deal with them in fights when you corner yourself?
Not really.
No.
When I go in there, my mind goes blank.
Mhm.
Yeah, I it's like my mind just goes to a different place when I'm in there.
It's like meditation.
Yeah, legit. It's the one time my mind's only calm is when I'm in the cage. But I'm assessing everything my opponent's doing. I'm watching their hips. I'm watching their hands. I'm watching their eyes. I'm watching their feet. I'm watching everything. Like it's full body, just breaking everything they're down, everything
Yeah.
they're doing down. You know.
Yeah.
Do you almost have like a fear of the judges going into your fights now that you know that, you know, you could feel like you won a fight the entire way through and then it kind of gets taken away from you?
I
in
mean, I
that way?
don't feel I won that fight all the way through, but I definitely
You,
feel I
you
won.
feel like you won 3 rounds, right?
Definitely.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
the whole thing. Round 1, round 4, round 5.
I think like most people I saw on Twitter like Instagram too thought that as well.
Yeah, I felt he could have went either way. 3 because he held me in the submission, but he was just holding on for his life.
Yeah.
Round 2, I mean, it could have went either way. I felt I could have been a bit more active, but definitely 1, 4, and 5 were my rounds. You know, I always make sure I win 3 out of it.
Do you like how MMA is currently judged, or do you think it needs kind of a revamp? Or not even a revamp, maybe some changes.
I heard you open to open scoring.
Yeah,
right?
open scoring. I would like that just because it allows the fighters to know where they're at. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Fourth quarter, you know you're down. Yo,
You got to go.
you got to go. You know, versus I think I'm up. I know I'm up. You know, scoring wise, point wise, I think open scoring. Yeah, that'd be sick.
You think it would change the sport like a ton in terms of how fights would go and whatnot?
Well, it would change the aspect of like the fighters being able to know what they need to do. You
Yeah.
know? If you're a go-getter, like if the 4th round or 5th round, I would have knew I was down. Oh, I'd have went out there and put it all on the line. But I knew I was up. You know,
Yeah.
strategically playing out that fight that I could. I knew how to win. You know.
Yeah.
And that was what I went in there with the intent to do. It was just to win. It wasn't to finish him. You know, the first time it was to finish him, make a statement, secure my $1 million, secure my world title, and show everybody this is who I am.
Yeah, I'm that guy.
I'm that guy.
Yeah.
You know, second fight, it's like, all right, well, let's see what he has to offer this time. And it wasn't much, you know. So,
Yeah. You handled everything he threw at you very well. It wasn't like you were really in danger that much. I mean, the submission, like, what was that, 3rd or 2nd round? 3rd, yeah. I mean, but you handled that well.
yeah, I put myself in positions like that all the time.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
you trained
And
for that.
If it's a choke, dude, don't ever expect me to tap. I'm going to sleep. Like,
Damn, okay.
That's the warrior in me. Like,
That's a crazy mindset to have. I'm tapped.
I'm
You
going
put me
to
in a
sleep.
choke, I'm tapped.
You're
Do you-
gonna break my arm, all right, I'll tap.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna tap. You're
Yeah.
gonna break something, yeah, I'll tap.
That makes
But
sense.
Chokes, triangle, armbar.
No,
fight it as
not
much as
armbar.
I fight it as much as I can.
Yeah,
dog,
you can't
like,
let someone snap your arm though. 'Cause what's the
Nah.
recovery for that then?
not trying to find out.
Can't fight.
Nah,
can't, skate,
yeah.
can't snowboard. None of
Yeah.
that stuff. Yeah.
So
You go to sleep.
Are you
You
going
just
into
wake up.
this next fight with the intention to finish or the intention to
definitely
win?
finish. There's more in the tank, faster, stronger, bigger.
And you have double champ aspirations, of course. So I'm sure you want to show
Yes.
something at
Yes.
155, something big.
Yeah, you know, like I said, I want to come into this. It's a statement stepping into this division. Spike I can't say his last name.
Carlisle.
Carlisle.
Have you met him?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we know each other. We're
Yeah.
cordial. You know, no harsh feelings.
Not like Danny and Stots over there.
No, that's just
They were there.
absurd.
We couldn't even get a breath in.
No.
It was just
It's pretty funny. I mean, it's good though.
Yeah,
Of
yeah.
course, yeah.
entertaining.
Bringing eyes to the sport, bringing eyes to Bellator, all of it. I love it. Yeah.
It's awesome. But yeah, I appreciate him taking the fight. You know, but yeah, this is 155 welcoming party. So
Yeah.
I'm coming in there.
Got to
with-
make a statement.
Yeah, exactly. I'm all about the statements. You know,
And
4 for
Spikes.
4 all finishes. Now it's this is turnaround and a new chapter.
And then
So-
right back to snowboarding season.
yes, sir.
When does that like start for you?
As soon as there's POW.
Wow, listen to that.
Yeah.
That's like a cool snowboard.
That's a cool,
term.
yeah.
There's
That,
POW.
you
I'm
sound
shredding.
cool, yeah. Gnarly dude. Shredder.
Do people say you? Like, you?
what?
We had an Instagram account that was for like snowboarding and skiing and whatnot.
Okay.
Like, and it was YEWWWW. And the person who made it for us explained on the West Coast, that's what they say. Like when they
You.
like you. No.
That doesn't sound
I've
cool.
heard it like a
That doesn't
ooh,
sound
like a
cool at
ew.
all.
We
no way
changed it.
snowboarders say
I
that.
might have heard it.
Okay.
I don't know. That
Like a
sounds too
ew.
lame for
No,
snowboarders.
no, dude.
Snowboarders are cool. They're
This guy
a
was a
different breed.
snowboarder. He was like, nah,
So
we
are
say
you
that
not,
all the time.
We will not expect you to fight in the winter.
I mean, if it's up to me, hell no.
Yeah.
No, not at all. Don't call me. Leave me alone.
But what if they call you with the trilogy? Then that'll get you to
You know
put
what I mean?
snowboarding
It's a
aside.
statement,
Yeah.
You know, priorities. So
Yeah.
we'll see how things play out.
But you said on Helwani yesterday, this is not the last fight on your Bellator contract. We can expect to see you in Bellator again
Yes,
after this.
definitely.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Maybe they could book you in Connecticut. There's a lot of great snow up there. I'm from Connecticut.
See, but if they book
But
me,
it's so far
What,
away
you
from
a
you.
tourist board for
And then I
Connecticut.
got-
No,
all
I'm
of a
just saying
sudden?
you could go to Vermont, you go to New Hampshire. There's some good mountains up there, I've
I
heard.
want to hit Utah again. Park City.
Yeah, that's probably much
Park
better
City,
than
I've heard,
Connecticut.
is like It's the business, and it's not on the Icon Pass, so it's like
Yes.
they gotta have something there that's pretty
Yeah.
lit to not put
You
it
know
on
about the
pass.
Icon Pass?
I don't know about it.
Dude, Icon Pass is lit. You can
It's-
go all around the world.
yeah.
You could go Japan, you could go Canada, everywhere.
It's just on. You know how you have to buy what's it called, fees to go
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
Icon Pass is like you essentially pay for like Netflix, but all the
$500,
mountains. You just got to go to them.
Wow.
It's like $500-600 in full season. You get to
They've
document
advertised
how
with
many
Barstool
seasons.
before.
Did
Yeah.
you become better at snowboarding than your cousin that got you into it like right away? That had to be frustrating for him, right?
Luke knows.
You!
Yeah, nah, he's a shredder. It's weird though, like, because he'll hit 50-50s on rails. I'm not hitting 50-50s. Like, I'll do
What is
board
that, grinding?
flips. Yeah,
Yeah.
he'll hit 50-50s. Like, it's just certain things, you know, like
Yeah.
certain things I haven't really got comfortable with doing yet. But his friend Chase, dude, Tracy, he's kid shreds.
That would piss me
Throwing
off. If I
backflips,
was really
everything.
into snowboarding, it was my thing. I got a famous cousin who's an awesome athlete. I'm like, hey, why don't you come to the mountain
And
one
then
day?
he
It'd be
just
fun.
dominates you.
And then immediately you're like, oh, he's going to the X Games. Like, cool.
This was my thing.
Yeah, it was his thing. And now, yeah, you're going to be
It's
like,
our thing, though. Like,
Any
we
rivalries
still-
with skiers or no?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Really?
Yeah, that's a
I'm
big thing on the
It's
mountains.
a big thing on the mountain.
Yes.
bro. 'Cause
like, get
you're-
out of our way.
Yeah, because you're doing this and I'm doing this.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what
Oh,
I mean?
shit.
I mean, Mike, I've almost almost flatlined this one lady.
Yeah, soccer moms, they're skiing.
Yeah, they're skiing and,
Doing
like,
And
the
then
French
we got-
fry pizza.
we
French
got
fry
him.
pizza.
Yeah.
Who wants like the thrill and
for
the,
real.
yeah.
So there's Goliath. We call it Goliath.
Okay.
It's straight down full send the whole way.
Okay.
And last one down, you suck. Like,
Oh,
all right,
yeah,
well,
yeah,
you
don't
can't
want to
be the last
yeah.
one.
Raw neck.
And I had to break, dude. I came over the hump and there was this lady, and I'm like, I'm screaming, like I'm letting her know where I'm going, and she's just like, and I'm like, I'm gonna cream this lady. So I just go full break, heels in the
Yeah.
snow, dude. And I kid you not,
Like
Like,
snow
starts
going all in your
falling.
face and
Dude,
shit.
I can't see her. I can't see anything. I see just her butt. Just her butt this close in full break, and then all pow goes away, and she like stops and turns around. She's like, oh, I'm like, are you okay? Like, I don't know what that was in my face, but I can kind of anticipate what it was.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
And then one time, this one guy, yeah, I hit him, and I mean, I'm shredding, you know what I mean? And he sees me, and then like we just kind of like clipped each other. He clipped me, I clipped him. And it was funny. My cousin was standing behind him because my cousin saw the whole interaction. So the dude got up and was like having an attitude. And like he looked like he wanted to say something. That's the other thing. People love to talk smack. And it's like you don't know who I am.
Yeah,
You don't
yeah.
know who
Who's
I am.
behind those
So I'm like,
goggles?
my bad,
yeah.
bro. I'm trying to keep it cool. And the
Yeah.
guy's just like, and then like my cousin's behind him and he's like, bro, like I just see my cousin's face and he's about to just launch this dude into the next.
Oh.
And I'm like, don't do it, Luke. Please don't do it. Like, just don't do it. And then like the dude just kind of like skis off, like sizes me up, and I'm like,
Nah, you don't want to do
like
this.
idiot. Like, just be cordial, bro.
Yeah.
People make mistakes.
Yeah.
Like both of us were at fault. Just enjoy the mountain, bro.
Yeah, enjoy the
How,
mountain.
How much has that happened to you, you know, in normal life outside of skiing, snowboarding, whatever, when it looks like someone wants to do something and they probably have no idea, like you'll
I
choke
used
them out
to-
like that.
I used to work at a club in Hollywood. I was a security guard, and yeah, I'd get tested quite a bit.
And they
I had a dude flinch at me once.
Like, go like that?
Like legit flinch.
Oh
Like
no.
legit flinch.
Did you
And-
do the Kobe, like not even react?
yeah.
Oh no, for a second, and then like as soon as he reacted, I was just like, all right, that's it, because I had already had enough. He was at the bar, he's trying to get drinks after 2, and like, you know what I mean? You're hassling the girl, it's
Yeah.
just being an annoyance, and it's like, all right, bro, like, come on, time to go to the other room, finish partying for your little 20-30 minutes, and you know what I mean? Enjoy the rest of your night. And next thing you know, the dude flinches at me. And I'm like, all right, that's it. Boom, boom. I just pick him up, football tackle up under his armpits, put him on the couch, and I'm like, let's go. Like, as soon as I push him through the door, the owner of the club's right there. I'm like, I'm getting fired.
Did you get fired or no?
No, I didn't. I
Nice.
didn't, which is cool. I mean, I'm pretty sure he probably watched the tape of everything. that
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah.
I had,
Dude, flinch. People try you, man.
I had
People
Floyd
try you.
Mayweather's dad tried me. He
Really?
he didn't
he-
flinch though.
he swung at me. I didn't flinch. It was a classic picture of me just looking at him like I'm bored.
Yeah.
And he's like, because you know, Mayweather McGregor, I was a big McGregor guy, rooting for him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you
Not
are
in
you
boxing.
you have a father in fighting yourself. It's like I wouldn't try your dad though. That would be a bad idea.
Yeah, he's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Imagine being on a mountain. You size somebody up, and then it's like, oh no, that's like the Bellator champ. Yeah, they're like,
you're just like under. I feel like you would put someone in an avalanche. Like you would put someone below 10 feet of snow like that.
Well, not people are assholes too, dude. Like they'll ride by, spray you with POW and stuff. And
Damn.
It's like I had a dude do that, and I'm just like, all right, bro. Like, you want to play that game?
Yeah.
Like, all right, you know, like you want to do
Spinning
something,
fucking
but it's
Backfist,
like,
yeah.
yeah, like you can't.
Spinning
Did you ever see a fight on the POW as they call it?
Nah,
Never.
not yet. No, not yet. I'm sure I'll come across.
When it happens, you got to
It'll
tell
happen.
us. 'Cause
Yeah.
you got to take
I'm
your
egging
video
it
out
on.
and be like, oh, fucking.
World Star.
Instead of
World
playing
Star.
Barstool. Yeah, exactly. Do
Yeah.
that. Send it to us. We'll get it up there. Fight on the POW. We'll do all
you,
that.
we'll get up on the you.
Soldier Boy, you.
Yeah, exactly. All right, AJ, we're looking forward to your fight, obviously, versus Spike Carlisle. Your home turf. It's going to be crowd going crazy for you October 1st. Thanks for coming in.
Lit, man.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all tune in. This is gonna be a banger.
We appreciate it. This is like a good new tradition. Well, you'll get back in the winning track, so you can't say that Spinnin Backfist was the kiss of death last time.
Yeah.
Well, see you soon.
All right, man.
Yep.
Stay tuned.
Thank you.
Appreciate guys.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, that was great. Thank you, man.
And we're going to keep it rolling here, and Corey Anderson will be the next guest joining us. A whole Bellator slate. Yeah, right, the champ. He's not the champ, but he is the champ. He is the champ. Let's be honest.
We know about that life.
We know he's the champ. Yeah, exactly. Corey versus Nemkov. They're doing the rematch because if you didn't see in the first fight, Corey was putting on a masterclass. He looked phenomenal. And then it was for $1 million as well. He was going to get $1 million paycheck. And there was an accidental headbutt that caused the fight to go to a no contest.
Yes, with like a minute left.
He was about, he was about to cash that check.
$1 million.
Yeah. So they're redoing it. It is for $1 million. Again, if the fight goes like we think it's going to go, he's going to get that $1 million. But we'll obviously talk to him about, must have been a weird experience.
It's funny. The seat that Danny sat in the whole time.
Yep.
Just doesn't, one of the legs doesn't have a wheel at the bottom.
Oh, really?
Now
And he didn't even mention it.
He didn't mention it.
What's going on?
What's
Oh, I
up?
love the jersey.
How you doing? Nice to meet you.
What's going on, Robbie? Nice to meet you. So we were just telling the people we're live. We were telling the people about the last fight with Nemkov. We were saying you're putting on a master class. You're about to cash that $1 million, and then it gets taken away from you because of an accidental headbutt. Must have been a very crazy roller coaster of emotions the night. Do you feel in the fight, you had to know you're dominating the fight. Did you think like, I'm about to get $1 million, I'm about to get $1 million, I'm about to get $1 million, and then it gets...
I mean, I didn't think about any of it. I really didn't even think I won the fight. I didn't know how it was going to go, to be honest, until somebody came in the cage like, yo, you won. I'm like, what? Like, you won. Like, you actually won. I seen the check coming. I saw the bell coming. I was like, oh, and that's why I jumped up on the cage.
Yeah.
And so I celebrated. I see those grabs of my family. My wife and my parents were sitting at the cage side. I seen my family up in the crowd getting ready to come down. Out of nowhere, they come back in like, wait. So we just talked to somebody. It was 3 seconds left on the clock. So technically, you don't win. Also, you see everything change. You see my wife sitting there like, yeah. Also, you see the check. Like, I'm on the cage. I jump down. You see the check going down the stairs.
Yeah, it's going back in the bag.
I'm like, yo, like, what the? Like, how y'all gonna tell me I win? I get to start to celebrate, and then it's gone. And that's when I threw the water bottle. Like, I was,
yeah.
What the?
Understandable.
Yeah, like, it got me excited. Like, oh snap, it's a wrap. It's over. And then it's like, oh, it's not. I think the smartest thing or the best advice I got right then was Frank Triggs when he grabbed me, come to me, whisper in my ear like, "Hey, stay cool because you got to fight this guy again. Don't make a dick out of yourself." And I remembered that. That's when I came back and started shaking his hand. It wasn't. Like I told Nemkov, it's not your fault. You know, you don't understand. Like, it ain't your fault. Actual head class. That's why I gave him a hug, tapped him on the back, like, we're gonna do it again.
Yep.
That's what it is.
Did you watch the fight back?
Oh, of course I watched the fight back.
Do you watch all your fights back right afterwards?
I watch every fight of my career to this day. I always watch them back and see what I did back then to what I do now. Did I do it better then? Am I doing it not better now? Am I still making those same mistakes I did then? Am I now? So I know what I need to work on going to the fight because my opponent is studying my fights.
Yeah.
So I got to study mine as well.
So I would imagine you're going into this fight super confident after knowing what you could do in the last fight. But also, there's got to be some level of it like you're almost showing your cards to the person and now they know what you've got and now they can study that and come back. Like, is there a frustration there?
No, there's no frustration, especially coming out from a wrestling background.
Yeah.
You know, there was many weekends we would wrestle the same guy over and over and over. Like, there was one guy I wrestled when I got to D3. He was ranked 3rd or 2nd, and I was unranked. And I beat him the first time. I remember next time he came different. And I beat him again. And the third time we met again in the conference final to go to nationals. And I beat him again. I remember the 4th time we almost met the 4th time. We ended up losing. They came to me after and he said, man, I'm actually glad I lost because it got to the point where I did everything I could. And I just felt like I wouldn't have had anything different this time.
Yeah.
You know, so you get used to that. Thing is just you got to stay confident in what you do. Believe in your preparation. Don't change up anything. If it worked, keep doing it. Just mix it up. You know what I mean? You can do the same thing. My brothers tell me all the time in high school. You master something so good that you can have one move. It can be so good and everybody knows it's coming. But if they can't stop it, why would you change it?
You're wearing a Yankee jersey, Mariano Rivera.
Yeah.
What a good example of that. The guy had one pitch. Greatest closer of all time. One pitch.
That's it.
That's all you need.
We gotta have that one thing in your tool bag because you're so good. Granted, we got other tools, but you're just so confident and believe in that one thing so well, so much. There's no reason to stir off that road to success until they find a reason to change. And then we do something different to get back to that same result.
Yeah. The rematch is November 18th. When you go into a rematch like this, where it's an immediate rematch with the same opponent, you train the exact same way? You change things up?
I mean, like I said, I train the same way. I've said it from the beginning. I got in Bellator. The game plan is simple in every fight. Ground and pound. That's it. That's what I'm going for. And everybody knows that. Thing is, you just got to stop it. So now he felt me for 3 rounds. So yes, like my brother said, he has intel now.
Mm-hmm.
We know that. But I have intel on him as well. So now we just got to put the intel that I received and that I gave him and make a new game plan.
Was that the best you've ever felt in the octagon?
I feel that was the most locked in I've ever felt.
Yeah.
As for, like, I remember walking out, it was actually our babysitter who I see every day. She was sitting right next to the walkout with a big red sign. I didn't know she was there to a picture. I didn't even know she was there. It was holding up a big sign as I walked, and I didn't even know. She's like, you didn't even wave. Like, I didn't even know you were there. I was so locked in, like, I didn't see anything. I remember just being in a fight, looking at it, and I was just locked, and I heard coaches, and I saw him, and that was it. But I can clearly say I don't think I've ever been that locked in and focused on a fight or anything in my life.
Did you do anything to like get there in your mind, or it was just the circumstances where it was, you know, what's on the line?
It was just the moment, you know, especially since everybody have been doubting me my whole, not just that night, but my whole career I've been doubting. It's like, now is the time we're going to show them. There's no room for mistakes. Like, when I lose, it's always been a mistake. I say it all the time, nobody's literally beat me. Okay. You go back and nobody's ever went out there and outstruck Corey. Nobody's out taking Corey down. Nobody's outworked Corey. It's always been Corey was caught with a big overhand right. Corey got caught with a head kick. It's always titled Corey got caught. Except for the one time against Shogun, it was like Corey won, but the judges gave it to him.
Yeah.
You know, it's also never, Shogun too.
Nobody
like,
has ever beaten me. So in that case, it's just go out there and do what I do.
Yeah. How many years has it been since you made the decision to go to Bellator?
2 years. I signed the contract in July. No.
2
3 years August.
Yeah.
2 years August, I signed the contract.
Your
my
last
first
fight
was October.
And your last fight in UFC was Johnny Walker, right?
No, my last fight was Jan Blachowicz 2, the rematch.
Jan Blachowicz, yep.
And you made that decision. It was super talked about at the time, like, oh, why Corey? I remember Chael Sonnen making a video like, why Corey Anderson's going to Bellator. How do you feel about that decision 2 years in?
No, I'm blessed and completely satisfied with that decision. So satisfied, I just signed a new contract with Bellator to continue to stay here.
Amazing.
Nice.
Congratulations.
So thank you. It's like it's a place, there's no stress, one, and I'm just happy to be here. When I come, it's like going to work. If you don't enjoy being at work, it's going to be miserable.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's how it was in UFC. Like, I love what I did as a career, but every time I went to step into the octagon, it was kind of like I was trying to prove something.
No.
And it wasn't like I was doing it the way I wanted to do. I wasn't having fun anymore. I was trying to fight the way they wanted me to fight just so I can get a title fight.
Interesting.
You know, trying to improve, make them say, yeah, there you go. Now you can get a shot, instead of saying, oh, we're happy with your performance. There's always something.
You're more focused on being like exciting than like winning.
Exactly. And that's what cost me in my last fight. They went out there, they said, we got to get the needle to move in order for you to get a title fight.
Yeah.
And everybody on the media was like, well, Corey's just a wet blank. He's wrestling. Nobody want to see that. So it's like, okay, I got to go out here and strike. I had just knocked Johnny Walker out.
Yeah.
I got like 100,000 followers after that. Like,
in MSG, I think it was, right? Yeah.
My manager said, like, yo, we know you can do it. So if you feel like you can do it again, just keep striking. Now I got that mindset, like, I can knock out anybody.
Yeah.
You know, but really, I can take down anybody. That's for sure. I got 100% confidence. I can take anybody down. But the confidence that I can knock anybody out, I have good striking, but I'm not a striker.
You got to know your own game
Exactly. And I went out there trying to impress them
instead
in the
of
crowd instead of just getting another W.
Is that the main thing you like about Bellator, is having that kind of peace of mind to know that you can fight the way you want to fight?
Oh, 100%. That was took the stress. Like when I left, I was always kind of like, did I make the right decision? Did I make the right decision? I don't know. Is that the right decision? Should I have stayed and just dealt with it? And then when I met Scott Coker and I said, to be honest, I'm not going to sell my soul to the devil anymore. I'm just tired of having to be a clown, do stuff on social media and talk trash. I'm not a trash talker. I just want to go out there and beat me and just fight. I just want to fight and win. That's all I want. He said, Corey, I'm going to tell you right now. You go out there, you do what you do, and you win, you're going to move forward. And that was it. When he said that, like, all right, Mr. Coker.
Especially when they make it as clear as tournament.
Yeah.
Right.
And then they made a tournament after my first fight. And it was like, yeah, now I'm really happy to be here.
Yeah, all you got to do is
there's no
win.
politics.
Million at the top.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's no politics. I can go out here and just take somebody down and lay on them for 3 rounds.
Be that wet blanket.
Yeah, I could be that wet blanket now, and I still get that title fight. There's no.
And you get the money too.
Yeah, there's no ands and buts. Anything about it. So, yeah.
I feel like that style is already aging well in MMA as well. Like people
really
are
has.
respecting it more. People are realizing it takes a lot of skill to do like something. I don't know if you saw Marab, what he did to Jose Aldo.
Mm-hmm.
Some people called that fight boring. I think we were all on the side of like, holy shit, to keep Jose Aldo down for 3 straight rounds, keep him against the cage, keep the pressure on, keep the volume on of that grappling. Insanely impressive.
Yes. I mean, and you think about the reality of it. Since I've been here in Bellator, I've got more compliments on my performances than I ever did in the UFC. And that's because now I'm freely can just go out there and do what I want. And now I'm just adding the ground. I'm actually throwing the elbows and the strikes. It's like if they get up, I can just take them down again. Before it was like, well, if they get up, I'm going to go ahead and strike with them. Like the OSP fight. That's what cost me that fight. I took him down 3 rounds. At the end, the crowd was booing. I had him on the cage and ready to take him down. They started booing. Like, let me back up and give him something exciting. I started striking with him, and the coach kept screaming, do not go right. Do not go right. And I went right, and he threw that switch kick. My coach was like, I told you. Like, all camp was like, don't go right. And that is because I was trying to please the crowd. If I would just stay in the cage and continue to wrestle, it was over. Yeah. Even though I know him. He told me, I was like, if you would took me down again, I was done. I wasn't trying to get back up. I was tired. But you gave me an opportunity. You knew I only had one chance. It's like, I know that kick was coming. You knocked my head into the Raptors, bro. It is what it is. But now I don't worry about any of that. I just go out there and do my thing now.
You have an amazing resume of opponents. Like when you look at all the people that you fought, it's like, holy shit. Who hit the hardest?
That's a good one. Who hit the hardest? I would try to say Jimmy Manuel. He knocked me out with one punch, but I think that was more the fact I was just so scared when I got into that fight. When he hit me, my brain shut off. I don't know. I would say Glover hit pretty hard. Jan blocked him. Yep, there you go. The Polish power. He does have power. The first fight is when he hit me the cleanest where I felt it. I remember I shot and he hit me with an uppercut, and I got the takedown, but I remember being on top, and I was like, dazed, like it was spinning for a while. Like, get your band together before.
Is that muscle memory getting the takedown? Or are you consciously going, oh shit, I'm rocked, I gotta get a takedown? Like, do you just take over and then wake back up?
I was already mid shot, and he just threw the uppercut as my legs. Or I hit his legs. But the thing is, when you're throwing an uppercut and somebody's shooting, it's harder to defend it. So I got it and finished it. He actually threw the arm bar right after. That's when he caught me into the arm bar. As I was sitting there waiting, I remember the professor saying, keep your hands off the mat, either both hands in or both hands out. And I had one hand on the mat and here, and he threw an arm bar. And that's a muscle memory kicked in because, again, I'm still rocked. Like, oh, and as he went to start getting, I was like, I just got to jump and climb on this fence and get over.
Yeah.
But usually when you're rocked, there's muscle memory in there. Everything else is like, I don't remember. I don't know what I'm thinking. It's just, I'm either going to do some stuff and get out and then think about it later, or I'm going to wake up to like I knocked out or submitted. Like, yo, what happened? Like you didn't do what you're supposed to do. So
that's when we talk to fighters and we hear stories like that. That's the difference between like fighters and regular people. Cause I just can't imagine going through that and being like, oh, I'm knocked out, but I'm going to continue fighting. And I wake back up and I'm like, yes, I'm on top of him. Like, holy shit. That's crazy.
No, yeah.
And the Glover fight, is that when your knuckle, this went like kind of viral on Twitter yesterday. So I'm sorry if you got asked about it yesterday and then got asked about it again today. When did that happen? How did that happen in the fight?
I want to say it happened in the first uppercut. You go watching
you throw in the first uppercut.
The first one I landed clean. He kept pressuring me forward and throwing like big shots. He was pressuring me to the cage. And I remember from the Alexander Gustafsson fight, he was always open for the uppercut. So when he throws the overhand, I block and I step back and I hit him with an uppercut and hit him clean on the chin, knocked his head back. I don't think the pain really set in. It's like the third round. I remember I go for a takedown. He go to grab my hand, and I finish the takedown. And I look at my hand like, yo, why is my hand hurting? And he stands back up. And as he goes to pivot, I look at my hand, and I remember my finger being like this, like, yo, what the? And I'm thinking, I remember at the end, I take him down. I don't progress forward, and he kind of sweeps me, end up on top for a second. And all I was thinking about was the pain in my head from my finger, like, oh, this shit hurt. Just don't get finished. Just survive.
Oh, man.
And he sweeps. I remember coach was like, don't stop. I'm just like, my fucking finger hurts. Like, I think I'm broken. It hurt.
So it was broken, I assume?
No, it wasn't.
No.
It was just the tendon. When the tendon ruptured, so just the pain of that tendon and all the blood flow.
Shit.
It's like once I noticed my finger, that's when it started hurting. Before that,
Did
I
it
didn't even
blow
notice.
up like that immediately?
No, first it was just stuck like this, and it had like a little swelling.
Yeah.
I was icing it. And when I got back to the locker room, I took tape and taped them together because me and my wife stayed in Germany for a week.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna be able to see a doctor, so it was like that way I can keep mobility. As if this finger move, this one will move. And actually, the doctor had said that's what kept it from getting stiff. Like the fact that you kept it moving with your other finger, that's where when it healed like this, it still was getting used to mobility. So I took the tape off. The first time I went and saw the hand doctor, and I did this, he's like, wait, you can close that finger? It's like, yeah. He was like, most people when that happens, that finger is stuck out. Like you can move the other ones, but this one is stuck. And that's what they're saying. If we get surgery, say we can put a pin in here, but it might have this finger still straight when you make a fist, which could affect putting your hand like in the fist position.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I don't want to risk hurting it anymore.
Yeah, you just, I mean, if it's fine now. Is it like a secret weapon?
Nah, if it hit you when I throw a right hand, it hit you when I throw a right hand.
That's
no
that's what I
secret
mean,
to it.
though. It's
Yeah.
like almost like a little bit of a bigger knuckle. It hits somebody.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god,
Yeah.
you could break a bone with that thing.
But the plan is you hit with these knuckles.
Well,
I'm hitting
yeah.
with this, I'm punching wrong.
You're probably breaking your own hand if you
Yeah.
punch with that. I guess. Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, I wish it would have blown up there. Then that would have been a
That'd
true
nice.
secret
Well,
weapon,
then
like a
it probably
brass
wouldn't
knuckle.
fit in the glove. That probably would have been a problem.
Yeah, fact. Do you like the Bellator gloves better? We hear a lot of fighters say they do like the Bellator
I like
gloves
they
better.
got the curve on them already. So like I train with them and make it a lot less likely for eye pokes.
Yeah.
You know, when I'm my thing is when I'm not fighting or when I'm not punching, I keep my hands open just so I can block more. And with that curve, and so sometimes you reach out to parry, with that curve, it avoids me from digging in my opponent's or my teammate's eyes or opponent's eyes. It's like my hands are already curved. So when I hit, sometimes I hit to just hit this, or like poke them that way, where they avoid the eye poke. But I love that.
Yeah, it's weird. Sometimes you see eye pokes, even when they slow them down, that don't look like eye pokes because it's like that. But then you think about it, like a knuckle in the eye, like that probably hurts.
Knuckle or fingernail, all of it.
Yeah, I'm sure you've had it.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I had some bad eye pokes in practice. I had them worse in practice than I had a fight. It sucks.
Have you had one in practice where you go like, holy shit, if that happened in a fight, like we would have to call it?
Oh yeah. I had one in practice where I almost killed the kid. It was He like
no.
he sprinted forward, he threw a big hook, and he put his other hand out like that, and he was running forward. So like his finger went all the way into like this, and my whole eye, like when you look inside, the whole size of my eyes was bruised because his finger went all the way through. And I was like, yo,
man.
I'll pick you up right now. I'm like, you know, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to close the distance. Like I was out of practice for like 2 weeks. Like I had to go on
Holy
vacation
shit.
because I couldn't really open my eye. It was bad. Like I thought he probably destroyed my retina, but no, it was fine. Just really bad bruise on the inside of the eyeball.
The worst is when they slow it down, and when you're there live, they show it on the big screen, and you could see like an eye, a knuckle go all the way into an eye. The whole crowd is like, oh!
Yeah.
Everyone in the crowd is acting like they're watching a horror movie.
No, the eye pokes are the worst. I
Yeah.
can't imagine them. Those in leg kicks are like.
Yeah, I took a
Eye
leg
pokes are
kick
nut
from
shots.
I took a leg kick
Nut
from Meatball
shots?
Molly, and it was bad.
Meatball Molly got you.
She got me bad. Like for weeks, I was waking up
getting
with a
one from Jose
throbbing.
Aldo
knee.
then.
No, thank you. I retired from leg kicks.
My first leg kick was from Anthony Pettis.
Really?
Yeah.
He's
That's,
a good leg kicker too.
yeah. Well, it was my first day in the gym. It was sparring.
Yeah.
They wanted me to realize I was a kick sports. They lined me up with Anthony just to move around. He kept kicking me. I had no clue what was going on. Like, what is this? For like a week and a half. I remember just like,
Yeah.
my leg. That was bad.
Sometimes fighters say that it's more like mind over matter with the leg kicks, where sometimes they'll be like, oh, those leg kicks may eventually stop the fight or someone have to go down to the ground. And then sometimes we'll hear, I think Anik says a lot, or maybe it's Rogan, who talks about how like leg kicks, as long as you just keep going forward, you're going to be okay.
What about like
Or is
body
that-
shots though? What about like a good body shot?
Well,
Is
see,
that
I
way
got
worse?
a pretty solid core. You know, I got really good core strength. And I always had that, especially in fight. I always had like abs. That helps absorb the body shots a lot better when your core is soft or hard. You can hard enough, breathe out and eat it, it doesn't affect as much. When you got a soft body and you dig in, that's the one. It's like you got more cushion, but eventually when I start digging in, if you got a soft body, one, you're usually not that conditioned. So if I keep hitting your body, it's going.
Yeah.
Like Stipe and
Stipe and DC.
The
Yeah.
more you do that, the more tired you get. It's either you're going to be so tired that when he hits you next time, your lungs should shut down, or it hits you and it actually just hurt and your liver shut down.
Yeah.
So
You ever
I had a
get
liver
hit-
kick. I had
one
a
of
liver
those,
kick on the Ultimate Fighter. The last sparring
shit.
session of the show, Diego Lima. It was probably like 18 seconds left in the final sparring of the show. I throw a right cross and he throws a switch kick and smacks. As soon as it hit, I remember Mark Henry saying, "You all right?" I'm like, "I'm good. What you mean?"
Yeah.
And like I started bagging up, like, wait. And all of a sudden, like everything started getting like dark. Like, yo, I hit the case, I go,
Oh my God.
Like, oh, what happened? Like your liver shutting down. It's okay. I was like,
It's the weirdest feeling of all
I'm
time.
like, I'm good. Let's go. And I stood to stand up, the final bell to go off. And Diego was like, remember, I always had it over you. I'm the only person to drop you on this show with a liver kick. I was like, you some bitch, like that hurt so bad. Like, what is that? So ever since then, like I've been hit some, but I've never went down from it.
Damn. That's wild. I would go down like that. You hit me with a liver kick, I'm on the ground.
Yeah, no,
liver
liver.
kick, I'm on the
So
ground.
you're not much. You just like
I don't
bone.
got- yeah, I
You
don't
just
got
got your
much.
liver is probably sticking out of your skin.
Yeah, honestly, the ribs would be sticking out right away. You hit me with one of those. All right, Corey, you're fighting November 18th, Nemkov. We're rooting for you, of course, looking to get that $1 million, and we're looking forward to it.
Appreciate it, guys.
Thanks for coming
No,
in.
thanks for coming
Thank
in.
you for having me.
You like the Yankees?
Yes, sir.
There we go. I'm a Mets guy, but what are you gonna do?
Oh, Yankees guy.